There is a message for women coming from the story of Rebecca and her two sons. But before I go to that, quickly in Genesis chapter 3, verse 16, after Adam and Eve, ate from the forbidden tree, and, God was telling them what their fate was going to be. In verse 16, he said unto the woman, I will greatly multiply your sorrow and thy conception. In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire shall be unto thy husband, and he shall rule over you. Now, when you're reading 27 and 28 over here, where Rebecca is being the mastermind and forcing her son to go and steal his brother Esau's blessing, after she did what she did, Esau got really angry and hated his brother and was planning to unalive his brother once their father passed on. When she heard that, she was so afraid and she wanted her son to flee. She wanted Jacob to flee to her father's house so that Esau won't unalive him. She told Jacob everything, and Jacob was, heavy hearted. Jacob was feeling hurt. He was like, okay, now why I gotta be away from you and dad and all of y'all because of what you have encouraged me to do. Sometimes parents, what we encourage our children to do, they will have to deal with the consequences in the long run. So be very careful. She wanted her son to go away, but then she remembered this passage. The charge that was given when God said that her husband will rule over her. Her desires will be unto her husband. So she couldn't do this without consulting with her husband because of the charge that God has given her husband. So instead of going to confess what she had done and the dangers that lies ahead, she went and twisted the whole story. Oh, I'm afraid for Jacob to get married to the daughters of Canaan because, they have frustrated me. If Jacob marries to them, any of them, I will be in heartache and pain. And, Isaac, being the loving man that he is, he decided to advise Jacob to go to his mother's house to, get a wife from there so that his mother would not be in so much heartache and pain. Women, we're sneaky, but, the lesson here is that we're not just supposed to jump up and just do things, without consulting with our husband, especially if you have a loving, caring, devoted husband who is a provider, also walks with the Lord. Listen, don't just be doing things on your own, but also stop lying and misleading your children to go astray. We thank God though for his grace and his mercy because God stayed with Jacob. Oh my God, that's another story. I will bring it on the next video.